Kachemak Bay Family Planning Clinic is an independent, grassroots, community-based nonprofit
that provides reproductive health services for men and women of all ages and is able to provide those services with high quality and confidential care at very affordable or no cost to people.
For you to fill out today.
We do provide a whole host of women's health services, including cancer screenings. We provide STD screening and some general primary care services for women as well.
One of the ways that makes us different is that we're the only agency on the southern Kenai Peninsula that provides outreach to the community. So we directly approach on a one-to-one basis people out in the community to let them know about the services that we provide. The Ninilchik State Fair is the little state fair held down here on the southern Kenai Peninsula. There's an outdoor rodeo, and the farm kids have their animals out for show. We've been hosting a booth at the Ninilchik State Fair for 4 years now, and we found that to be a really great way to present our material. So we have a table set up. We always have fresh flowers. So often bring hot tea and cookies for people. We try to have some incentives, like a nice canvas tote bag for them to use.
And they come over and talk to us, or we'll just strike up a conversation. Sometimes it's as simple as handing out some materials or just letting them know we're there and answering a few questions. We usually actually end up signing women up for appointments.
Says I need to do this. I haven't done it in like 30 years.
We offer the breast and cervical health check program, which is provided by the state of Alaska that pays for breast and cervical health checks. You know, the kind of women we need for the program. So
yeah, I don't have insurance, so
do you want to sign up for this? And then we'll call you and make an appointment around your schedule.
Okay.
It's a way for us to meet people that we would never usually come into contact with, to tell them about ways to access no-cost or low-cost health checks. One of our most successful events that we host is the Homer Breast Cancer Run every August. They're a really fun community-based way to raise awareness about breast cancer and give respect to people that have experienced breast cancer in their lives. There's no fee to get into the race, but people go around to their friends and families and look for donations to support them. We also get business donations.
So let's just take a little moment and there's a lot of people running in honor of or in memory of someone whose life was affected by breast cancer. Sooner or later it impacts all of us. On your mark, get set, go!
We're really quite unique in that we have here an outreach program which is different than anywhere else, not only locally here in Homer, but different than just about anywhere else in the state.
893. Yeah, she said there's a bunch of toys out front.
Our most effective way is meeting women on a one-to-one basis, and that's usually at their homes.
We are here to let you know where you can get a low cost, possibly free,
Nice.
well-woman visit.
We're out there in the community going door to door where we find clients in need of services. So that makes us different.
Kachemak Bay Family Planning Clinic has been conducting women's health outreach since the year 2000, and we've reached tens of thousands of people in our community since that time.
I thought it was this one.
Oh yes, here we go.
We strategically target specific neighborhoods that we haven't been to in a while and that are at the greatest need and are most likely to have medically underserved women. And we knock on as many doors as we can.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
And if no one's at home, we leave a little packet of information at their door. Women's Health Outreach team pairs up with each other when we're doing door-to-door outreach.
I really like that policy. It makes me feel a lot safer when you have two people as opposed to one, because we are approaching people's homes and strangers, and we're strangers. There's different situations you can bounce off each other. If one person doesn't feel comfortable going someplace, there's someone to bounce that off of.
What do you got on?
Well, oh, Xtra-Tuffs?
Yeah, like tell me, is this the outreach uniform here?
The last house that we were at over there, all the mud and rain and you walk through weeds and dogs and garbage sometimes. Yeah. It's good to have boots.
We get doggy treats and cookies to keep in our pockets just in case we have a little dog interaction when we're out in the world.
When I go outreaching here in Homer with my co-workers, we usually go down to Voznesienka Village and Basarjan Village, or we do locally here in Homer.
We hire women who are peers of the women that we serve. So all of our women's health outreach advocates are trained to be culturally competent.
We're doing our women's health.
And to understand the needs of our community.
We're always kind of using peers to go into the community. Women of the same age were wanting to connect with the services that would be available to them as well.
We've been very well received by people. We've knocked on many the door, and overwhelmingly we get positive response from people.
Good afternoon. Hi. From Kachemak Bay Family Planning.
Hi.
We're out outreaching today in your neighborhood.
It works for our area. People love having us show up. We have a really supportive community. We have staff that really enjoys doing it.
The outreach people do a fabulous job at bringing people in and helping them get the services that they need, and it's our job to give them the information and the health care that they need and to keep them coming back the next year.
The outreach program has been really successful over time and continues to be because it's so direct. It's what works. And people are out there and we're aligning them directly with the services that we can offer.
If you had to describe the outreach program with one word, what would that be?
Enjoyable.
Awesome.
One word, fascinating. Connecting.
Outreach program is successful. It works. That's 3 words.